How's it going, everybody, with another video? How's it going, everybody, with another video? Today we got why everyone hates everything now. Now, I would love to know why this is the case. Whoa, take me out to dinner first. But I would love to know why everyone kind of hates everything now, because it seems like no matter what you like, what your hobbies or interests, someone's gonna hate on it for no apparent reason. You could have the most like wholesome, not really offending anybody, hobby, and someone could shit all over it or just hate for even existing. But if you have never been hated on, props to you. It's not that good of an experience sometimes. But if you have been, just let it go, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Life's too short to be dealing with those kind of things, to be thinking about those things constantly. It's not that big of a deal. It's someone else's opinion. Don't worry about it. Don't respect their opinion if they're trying to be, hateful towards you. But if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below of anything you guys want you react to or play in the future. Let's get straight into it.
You ever open your phone for a quick scroll, just one video before you actually do something productive with your day, and somehow you're 20 minutes deep, not even watching the videos anymore, but just reading comments? And I'm not talking about normal comments either. I'm talking about straight negativity. The video can be completely harmless.
Yeah,
like
you could have. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna.
This guy's talking about school lockdowns, but the entire comments are frying him, saying he has the safest Face ID in the world, and God submitted him at 11:59. Like, how do you even come up with that shit? And the thing is,
God submitted you at 11:59. Bro, that's crazy.
Really bad in the video. All he wanted to do was post something relatable, get some reposts, etc. But he was just met with hate for no real reason. And it's honestly getting to a point where people don't even give anything a chance anymore. It doesn't even matter what the video is. Motivational video,
check out
video, funny video. Whether you go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's getting to a point where I don't think people watch videos to enjoy them. They watch to see what the comments say.
It's time to drop my 10 daily hate comments.
Dude, someone's like actual thought process is when they wake up, they're like, how many hate comments can I do today? I need to get some practice done so that when I go out into the real world, I can still hate on people.
Humans like this, by the way. And here's the weird part, because this didn't just happen. Hating became a trend. People realize that being negative gets engagement fast. So in a way, there's a race going on. Who's gonna call it mid first? Who's gonna make the funniest disrespectful comment? Because the earlier you hate, the more.
Dude, I remember like, I shouldn't say prime Instagram Reels, but at a time where TikTok wasn't as bad as Instagram Reels, like there was a time where you went on TikTok and there was like a little bit of mean comments, but nothing crazy. It was just like, you're ugly, you're stupid, just like little insults like that. And then, if you ever want to see just outlandish comments, go to Instagram. You'll see any slur, anything, literally anything. You'll see it in Instagram Reel comment sections. But now it's just like everywhere. I've seen hate on Facebook Reels. Don't ask why I know that.
Because if you actually say something is actually good, cool, I guess, you'll probably get a couple likes here and there, But if you say something is mid, who let bro cook, now you're gonna get thousands of likes, replies, and maybe a couple arguments. In a way, comment sections really hijack people's videos. But platforms like TikTok and Instagram reward this. Because if there's a bunch of people arguing or just spreading hate under a video, the algorithm is gonna be like, and one of the best examples of this has to be music. Because an album can drop and within the first minute...
Drake album, three of them, all three Drake albums. I hate to say it. Everyone says they're terrible when they first drop. And then a month later, which is now, people are already switching. Dare I say I told you so.
Someone will dead say it's mid. Like, you didn't even get to the hook yet and you're already calling the album trash. Like, Yeet recently just dropped the album and you can come fight me about it, but I personally think it's mid. But at least I finished the whole album before I call that shit trash. Then immediately people are going to start comparing. Because as soon as the artist drop an EP, album, whatever, they're going
When did this video come out? 2 months ago. Okay, that makes sense.
To be compared to someone
I would say they probably want to say
Yeet.
I was about
We don't
Drake
sit
because
with
it's like
music.
the
And if it
bigger
doesn't hit immediately,
artist.
Next. But maybe because there's a competition mindset in music culture now, where fans treat artists like teams. Who's better? Who fell off? Who's number one? And it's at a point where when someone drops, instead of actually trying to enjoy the music, you listen to it to see where you're gonna rank it. Like, damn,
Oblivion? What?
People can't even enjoy simple music anymore. Like, not everything has to be deep. Not every song has.
Dude, I remember this was college last year, and this guy was just trolling me for like weeks on end about Drake. Like, he would come up to me, like he would come up himself and say Drake was trash, and they'd be like, "Hey man, it's your own opinion, whatever you want." He's like, "No." I was like, "Whoa, this guy's passing the bar." He's like, "No, you need to know how Drake, how garbage he is." I'm like, "Bro, do you not know how an opinion works?" Apparently not, because bro he came to my dorm hall and was like, "Yo, come outside." I was like, "Okay, maybe this guy wants to hang out. Maybe this guy wants to apologize." I dead ass telling you right now, he came to my apartment or my dorm hall just talk about how trash Drake was. That's just commitment to the trash. That's just commitment to just hate.
To have a hitting meaning, storyline, concept. Like, sometimes you just gotta vibe, twin. I'm gonna use Slayer as an example. He's someone that's coming up in the underground, making pretty good music in my opinion. But the people who don't like his music has resorted to calling him burger music and Minecraft intro music. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, music is...
I think the only thing to say towards someone not like Minecraft music or like, trash music, or I think that the correct terminology is coworker music. In my opinion, Kendrick Lamar is coworker music. I hate to say it.
Even allowed to be fun anymore because something has to be timeless.
When was the last time you heard someone say they liked Kendrick Lamar without mentioning the fact that they hate Drake? Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but that's all I've heard.
Groundbreaking, better than someone else. Like, dude, I just want to enjoy a good fucking song, and that's it. Not every track has to change.
Hey,
like,
I'll even admit that he's made some good songs,
be like,
but still.
No substance, no depth, this won't age well. Like, relax. I'm not trying to write a thesis here. I'm trying to listen to music. It goes right back to the same thing. People are so used to judging everything instantly that they forgot how to actually enjoy things. Not everything has to be a hot take. Not everything needs to be a ranking. Some things are actually just meant to be fun. And listen, it's not just music, because sports might be the worst when it comes to this. Because a player can have one bad play, one missed shot, one drop pass, and the timeline is instantly flooded with this.
This guy's trash.
They need to trade his ass immediately.
Bro.
Is this your goal? And the most annoying part about
Did someone say trade LeBron?
most
What are we
sports fans is
talking
that
about?
They don't even watch the full game.
Oh yeah, no, people like I have one of my friends that just trashes my team and says, his rival team's better. Bro does not watch any NFL. Bro does not watch anything. Bro doesn't even know who the quarterback of his own team is. He just likes trashing. That's not even rage bait. That's just stupid bait.
Watch clips. So a player can have an overall good game, but if they have one bad highlight, they're getting crucified on Twitter. In the NBA, if you miss a shot, oh, you're overrated. But if you make a shot, you're still not better than blank. It's never just, oh, that was a good play. Everything turns into a debate. Everything turns into a ranking. Everything turns into who's better all time. And don't get me started on the NFL, because since it has less games, every mistake feels bigger. A quarterback throws one interception. Oh, you gotta bench him. He's not your future. We need to rebuild. Gang, it's the fucking quarter. My fault, hand too close to home. Anyway, just like everything else, it turns into narratives. People aren't watching the game to enjoy it anymore. They're watching it to push an agenda, to prove a point, to say, oh, I knew he wasn't good. So instead of being fans, people act like analysts with...
My biggest thing of what I hate the most is like when people don't really have opinions of their own. For example, I've talked about this many times. I've talked about it in this video. The Drake albums came out, right? Before anyone, really listened to the albums or was like, hey, this might be not that bad, because, we've trashed on him for months. As soon as he dropped, people didn't even listen to probably 3 songs, which I know for sure is some people because I talked to them, and proceeded to go with everyone else of that one TikTok comment and that one Instagram reel comment saying how trash it is, even though that original comment probably didn't even listen to any songs, not even a second of all 3 albums, which consisted of 43 songs. I don't like it when people just don't even try to have an opinion and they go with whatever someone else says. It's so annoying.
And if you really think about it, it's the same pattern as everything else. Something happens, people rush to react, and the loudest and the most negative take wins, and everybody else just follows it. No context, no patience, no thinking, just instant judgment. But this is the real issue. People don't form opinions anymore. What happens now is they just wait for comments to tell them what to think.
Okay, I literally just said this, but it's okay. I
Comments
wasn't.
aren't reactions anymore; they're instructions. You open TikTok, the top comment says, "Oh, this is trash." Now,
Yeah, that's something that I will say is good about, I was gonna say good about TikTok, is good about myself. I shouldn't talk about how good. No, that's weird. Like, my opinions aren't really changed depending on a comment, because like I'll have a comment, I'll have an opinion, of a certain music standpoint or a game or a movie or something like that, and I know for sure that's my opinion. Now, the only reason why my opinion might change if there's like some sort of point being proven or some point that I wasn't thinking about, that might change it. It's a probably a good point. I think, for example, a game came out, and a game is coming out in the future, and it's gonna be Ocarina of Time. Now, when this first came out, I was really excited for it. I didn't even feel my reaction. I kind of wish I did, because everyone was doing it, and I kind of wanted to do mine. And for like a couple hours after, I kept thinking, I was like, how is this going to be? And then I was really thinking about it. I was like, this game might be trash. Then when I went on TikTok, I saw these comments saying, some like not leaked information, but some information that they've already told us about how the game's gonna work in some aspects like that. That changed my opinion. That's the biggest example.
Suddenly you're kind of thinking, oh, this might actually be kind of trash. And it's not that you actually believe it, but because everyone has already agreed, so now it feels kind of weird to disagree. Because going against the crowd now, that comes with pressure. The second you say, oh, this is fire, then you're defending your opinion in the comments like you're in court. People actually questioning you like you actually committed a fucking crime. So what do? They play it safe. They agree, even if they don't mean it, because it's easier than standing alone. And I feel like this hate has led towards a performative era. Because people just don't post anymore, they perform. Every video feels intentional, every reaction feels calculated, and every caption feels like it went through a meeting before it got posted. Like, think about it. How many times have you recorded something, watched it back, and thought, nah, people aren't gonna fuck with this, and deleted it?
Oh, I've done that a couple times during a video. I think it was like halfway through the series where they go in to visit like 10 places in the US, and I realized that the views on those videos were not doing well, and in the slightest. So I was like halfway through recording one, I was like, okay, I'm not doing this, because I know I think sometimes I know when it's gonna be really bad, because I know I don't get 1,000 views on every video, but like there's certain videos that do well and there's certain videos that do bad, and I'll probably be deleting some of the ones that don't do as well or privating them. But like I know for sure how well it's gonna do based on how far I am into the video. Like this one, probably like 50 to 100, I think what's gonna be possible. But the last one, I was a little surprised because I uploaded it right for like 8 hours. To be fair, I uploaded it at like midnight. To be fair, sometimes it does pop off. But it was uploaded for like 10 hours, right? Had like 2 views. And then at dinner time, right? It just started skyrocketing and gained like 100 views within like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I was like, whoa.
Not because it was bad, but it didn't feel like it was going to be accepted. Because now it feels like people are judging everything you do. You start thinking, how's this going to look? What are people going to say? Is this going to get clowned? And that pressure changes how people act. And that's...
I have thoughts on what I'm going to post on here. Do not have that on TikTok. If it's on, as long as it's not like derivative or, offensive or something like that, I don't care.
That's where the shift happens, because you gotta
obviously I don't want to be offensive or anything, so that's what I want. Like that's what I look out for. But
because being yourself comes with the risk, you might look.
I've always thought, what the hell is this guy drawing in this GIF? Like, if you look at the stuff on the board, what exactly is this guy drawing, right? Because like right here, we got like a stick figure. Like right here, and then like over here, there's like boxes. I think this is like 2019. There's supposed to be like a calendar or something. And there's like a TD, like right here. What is bro drawing? I don't understand. I really don't understand. He's shown this GIF like 20 million times, and I don't know what he's drawing every time.
That's safe, that's predictable, and that keeps your image intact. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Why do people hate so fast? Because it gets approval. Why do people copy opinions? Because it gets approval. Why does everything feel the same? Because people are optimizing for approval. We went from posting to express ourselves to posting to be accepted, and that's 2 completely different mindsets. And once everybody started playing it safe,
people are going to start realizing that like when they also showed their original opinions, people are probably not going to agree. because they don't notice the fact that their personal opinions are not valued in that community because they've been following other opinions that they also don't follow and just wanted to follow it for the approval. I really don't understand why people think it's like, okay, I'll agree with an opinion if I actually agree with it. I don't have to like strongly agree. I have to think about every single word. No, like if I genuinely think about the consensus of that opinion and like people agreeing with it, I'll join in. You know, I'll say, you know, I actually do agree with that. But if it's some outlandish thing that I know that I don't agree with, I'm not going to agree with it just for the approval.
Starts to feel the same.
Because when I go to other people's opinions, then I can also put my opinion on it because I know that my opinion is being valued because my opinion that I generally agreed with in the first place ties with my opinion.
The same jokes, the same reactions, the same phrases. You scroll through the comments and it's like mid, fell off, unreleased this, we're not making it out the hood. It's like everyone downloaded the same personality pack. And part of the reason this keeps happening is because the algorithm doesn't reward originality the way people think it does. It rewards what's familiar, what people already recognize, what people already agree with. So if a certain type of joke works once, you'll see it 1,000 times. If a certain opinion gets likes, people repeat it. Not because they truly believe it, but they know it's going to be accepted. It's not
those are bots.
that people aren't creative anymore. It's because people are careful about what they say, how they act, and how they're going to come across.
To be honest, like, I don't even think we need to finish this video. I think the biggest thing is like, you don't need to follow others' opinions just for approval. You need to realize that, you know, everyone will value your opinion in some sort of way. Not everyone will. So a lot of people will. You know, you need to find, you know, who will value it the most. And then you need to put your opinion in there. And for everyone hating, it's just to join others' opinions and not have any opinion of their own because they're scared of being, you know, cast out or, you know, being called stupid or you're dumb. You don't have any opinions of your own. Like that kind of thing. You're scared to have that happen when you share your own opinions. That's why everyone doesn't have their own opinions a lot of the times. But if you guys did enjoy, you know, like and subscribe. If you guys want to go watch the original video, it's down in the description because I know I kind of yapped this video. But if you guys do want to go do that, that'd be great. Like, subscribe, comment down below of any videos or games you guys want me to see in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. And as always,